course, I got to get into this. Today, everybody talking about the Michael Jackson special. They're all gathered around the water coolers. We don't have a water cooler here, so we went out and bought one so we could gather around it and talk about the Michael Jackson special. And I thought we have to take a couple of minutes to talk about this latest chapter in the Wacko Jacko story. It's a little nickname I came up with. It's a little piece we're going to call, "Oh my God, can you believe that Michael Jackson thing? What a freak, and that interviewer was kind of a jerk too. Oh my God, did I mention the kids with the eyes wide shut masks? Oh, let's just get started." First of all, the interview, as I mentioned over there when I was in the zone, I'll be in the zone one day, drew enormous ratings. We went out today to get some reactions because so many people watched it. We went out with a camera crew. We were stunned because most of the people we talked to hadn't watched it. We couldn't believe it. Take a look.
Excuse me, did you watch the Michael Jackson interview last night?
No. I don't see what the fascination is with him.
Okay, thank you for talking to us.
Yeah, no problem.
Excuse me, did you see the Michael Jackson interview last night?
Nah, I just don't think we should be encouraging his odd behavior. It's just what I think.
Thank you.
Excuse me, did you happen to watch the Michael Jackson interview last night?
No. As a parent, I just find him too disturbing.
Okay, thank you.
We're not talking to the right people, I think. That's the problem. Now, let's talk about the Michael Jackson special itself. One thing I couldn't help noticing was all the soft lighting used during the program. You probably noticed it, too. It was obvious to me they were trying to hide some pretty serious facial work. Take a look.
A place that's fun for him, but also stirs pain.
Now, getting back to the documentary, remember the part when Jackson said he believed he was Peter Pan?
You don't want to grow up.
No, I am Peter Pan.
Are you not your Michael Jackson?
I'm Peter Pan.
Okay. I thought that was really bizarre until I saw this interview with Peter Pan.
Why the fascination with Michael Jackson?
I am Michael Jackson.
But you're Peter Pan.
I'm Michael Jackson. I wrote Thriller.
You're crazy. You're a lunatic.
I'm Michael Jackson.
Now, of course, a lot of the interview consisted of Michael Jackson giving the reporter a tour of his Neverland Ranch. And, well, granted, it's a pretty amazing place. But at one point, the reporter seemed to lose focus on what the real story was. Take a look.
Michael agreed to show me around his ornate and sometimes disturbing Neverland Ranch. At one point, he even treated me to a few laps around his go-kart track. For me, this would be the highlight of the interview. The go-karts were small, but they handled with precision. I nicknamed my car White Lightning, after its cool white finish and dazzling speed. I thought about nicknaming it Blackjack because of the number 21, but in the end, I went with White Lightning because it sounded cooler. I was no longer a reporter, but a maestro of the minicar. Beat him I must, and beat him I did. We took a break to discuss Michael's memories of childhood. Then it was back to the go-karts, back to good old 21. Go, White Lightning, go!
It was 40 minutes at least of the go-karts. It was crazy. And there's a follow-up special on the go-karts. It's not right. Now, everyone knew the ABC Michael Jackson interview would get huge ratings. So some of the networks tried to compete, but not NBC. They knew they were going to get killed in the ratings, so they just threw in the towel and aired a special featuring our own late-night announcer, Joel Goddard, singing the songs of the late, great John Denver. It did horribly. Here's a clip.
Rocky Mountain High, Colorado. Rocky Mountain High, Colorado. Rocky Mountain High, Colorado. Rocky Mountain.
We rented that fan for that. That's a lot of change for us. Look at that thing. That cost us a lot of money. And for that. You know, one thing you can say about Michael Jackson is that he gets people talking. Even people who don't usually talk about pop music. Like this suburban dad, for example.
I hear this guy put out an album once called Off the Wall. If you ask me, he's pretty off the wall. Huh, kids? Says here he had another record called Thriller. You know what would thrill me? Something normal. Huh, kids? Hey, kids, that album called Bad? They should have called it Weird. Huh, kids?
Of course, now that it's proven that documentaries on huge stars get big ratings, it didn't take long for NBC to do a documentary about yours truly. Yeah. Actually... Thank you, that was sad. Actually, it's very specific. It's a documentary of me watching the Michael Jackson special. Here's a taste.
Hear the strange story of his daughter's birth.
I hate to say this, I snatched her and just went home with all the placenta all over her.
Oh, man! What a freak! Right, Mr. Kippers? He's crazy, isn't he? Mr. Kippers. Thank you. And finally, why talk about the special? Let's talk to the man himself. Please welcome Mr. Michael Jackson. Let's get him in here and find out what's happening. Welcome, Michael.
Don't welcome me.
No?
Conan, I am furious. I am so livid.
Yeah, you sound pretty upset, Michael.
That's right, Conan. I'm a seething cauldron of rage and testosterone. I'm so mad, I just want to pick something up and dangle it from a balcony.
Okay, Man, you really are mad, aren't you, Michael?
I'm so livid, I could dangle a whole preschool.
All right, now, so Michael, that's pretty mad for you. You're
Conan,
up...
can I ask you one thing?
Yes.
Can I buy that painting of you?
No, I don't want you to have that painting of me. No.
I am so mad.
No. Now, so you're upset about the show last night.
That's right, Conan. They betrayed me. They're devilish.
Yes, they're very devilish. But you let this man interview you for 8 months.
I agreed to that interview, but I never agreed to let people watch it.
Okay, well,
I'm so mad.
Yeah, you seem...
I got a big can of whoop-ass.
Yeah, I'm sure you do.
It's in my pants, Conan.
I don't want to know where it... That's okay. Well, you leave that whoop-ass right where it is. Now, Michael, I have to ask you a few questions about some of the things you said in your special. You actually call in this special... Okay. Are you going to do that throughout the whole time I'm asking you this question? Okay. You actually said... In your special, you call your youngest child Blanket. That's a little odd.
Oh, please. So ignorant. Blanket is an ancient term that means blessing. You don't know that?
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know that.
And I've got a new daughter on the way, and I'm going to call her Dust Ruffle.
Okay, now, Dust Ruffle, what does that mean?
It means I'm insane.
Okay, so Michael, you're admitting you're insane?
Oh, please. Insane is an ancient word that means blanket.
Okay.
I'm a blanket.
Oh, you're a blanket, yes. Michael, let's talk about your plastic surgery, okay? You actually claimed that the only plastic surgery you've had was on your nose.
Conan, oh, please. Conan, that's such ignorance.
What? You said that. You said the only plastic surgery you had is on your nose.
Conan, nose is an ancient word that means everything above the knees.
Oh.
That's right. And Conan...
Okay, yeah.
And 2 is an ancient number that means 6,572.
That's great, Michael.
And sleep with Macaulay Culkin is an ancient phrase.
Okay, that's fine. Thank you. That's it. Thank you. Michael Jackson, everybody. Well, thank you. That's good. Good to have you here. We'll take a break. When we come back, Tom Brokaw will be here. He'll bring some...